If you think paying $3,000 for a turntable gets you double the sound of a $600 deck, you're about to get ripped off. And the worst part, the audiophiles know it. They just won't tell you. In the next 10 minutes, you'll know exactly which turntable to buy for your actual listening level. No marketing fluff, no brand worship, no plastic toys that shred your vinyl on the first pass. I'm breaking down the 5 levels of vinyl playback in 2026, from $100 all the way to $15,000. And pay attention to level 3, because there's a turntable sitting in there for $600 that sounds basically the same as a $2,000 deck. The brands know this. That's exactly why I'll explain at the end why level 4 is not double the quality, even though you're paying double the price. Before we start, one thing. I'm not telling you what the best turntable in the world is. That's a trap. I'm telling you, these are the 5 levels, and you pick the one you actually belong in. Because the uncomfortable truth in audio is this: 80% of people don't need to go past level 3. Anyone telling you otherwise is trying to sell you something. Let's go. Welcome to level 1. We're between $110 and $275. This is the gift level, the first vinyl level, the I want a turntable for my living room level. And the king here, undisputed, is the Audio-Technica ATLP60X, $199. It's fully automatic. It's got a switchable phono preamp built in, and the dual magnet cartridge it ships with will last you years before you even think about upgrading. The official spec sheet confirms the DC motor sits outside the chassis to reduce rumble. For beginners, nothing else in this range competes. Its direct rival is the Sony PSLX 310BT, around $278 retail, though it goes on sale to $190. It wins on weight, on aptX Bluetooth, and on USB output. But, and this is important, it ships with a fixed generic cartridge that's a pain to upgrade. So if you just want to press play and forget, go Sony. If you want room to grow inside the level, Audio-Technica. And then there's the dark horse, the U-Turn Orbit Basic, made in Boston, $189. Manual operation, Audiophile OM5E cartridge included, and a build quality the others can't touch at this price. American buyers love this thing for a reason. Now the honest warning. Stay away from the Ion Audio Max LP, the Suitcase Crosleys, and any $90 plastic deck with built-in speakers. They don't have counterweights. The cartridges aren't replaceable, and the arm pressure is literally shaving microns off your record grooves every single play. If you've got vinyl from your dad or your grandparents, don't put them on those decks. Period. Level 2, $275 to $550. This is, I take vinyl seriously, but I'm not obsessed yet. This is where the actual jump in sound quality starts. The Audio-Technica ATLP 120X BT USB costs $399. Direct drive DC servo motor, the ATVM 95E cartridge, switchable phono preamp, USB output for digitizing your old records, and aptX Bluetooth. It's the Swiss Army knife of level 2. If you make content, if you're transitioning from digital, or if you want a deck that looks like a DJ booth, this is your stop. If your priority is pure analog sound, the pro-ject primary ePhono runs $299 and ships with the Audiophile OM5E cartridge. Cleaner, more analog, fewer features. Philosophical decision. And then there's the unicorn, the Rega Planar 1. $475. No phono, no USB, no Bluetooth, just music. This is the doorway into the audiophile rabbit hole. If you've been lurking on Steve Hoffman forums, this is what the purists are going to tell you to buy. And for once, they're right. And here we are, level 3. $550 to $1,100. If I had to recommend one level of turntable for the rest of your life, this is it. And let me tell you why. Inside this tier sits the pro-ject debut Carbon Evo. $649, 8.6-inch carbon fiber tone arm, dampened aluminum platter, electronic speed control, suspension borrowed from the X1. And important, in the US, this deck ships with the Sumiko Rainier cartridge, not the Audiophile 2M Red you'll see in European reviews. Worth knowing because it actually shifts the sound signature a little. Its rival is the Fluance RT OD5, $549, and it has a trick the pro-ject doesn't, a 12-inch acrylic platter. Acrylic measurably kills resonance and behaves closer to the vinyl itself. It ships with the Audiophile 2M Blue, which is a full step above the 2M Red. If you ask me, in pure dollar-to-performance value, the Fluance RT85 is the absolute king of level 3. No debate. Rounding out the podium, the Rega Planar 2. 675, 10mm glass platter, RB220 tone arm. This is the real entry point into the Rega sound. If you want to see each one paired with matching speakers, we covered that on the channel. The Top 5 Turntables 2026 and the Top 5 Vinyl Speakers videos. Cards above. And here's the secret I promised you at the start. The difference between a debut Carbon Avo at 600 and a Rega Planar 3 at 1100, nuances. More detail in the bass, a bit more air in the treble. But it's not double the quality. It's maybe 15–20%, and for 90% of listeners, that 20% does not justify paying double. Go into level 4 with your eyes open. Level 4, 1100 to 2750. This is where the sound gets emotional, but heads up, this is also where the price psychology starts playing tricks on you. The pro-ject X1B costs $1,099. Decoupled motor, heavy plinth, built-in phono, Picket cartridge. Premium, but reasonable. The Rega Planar 3 with the new ND3 cartridge sits around $1,395. The official spec confirms a Tancast 8 plinth and the RB330 tone arm. The ND3 cartridge, released late 2024, was called a full package upgrade by What Hi-Fi. It's probably the most recommended audiophile turntable at this price point on planet Earth. And the outsider is the Technics SL 1500C, $1,199, the only serious direct drive in level 4, Technics coreless motor, built-in phono, headphone amp, Audiophile 2M Red cartridge included. If you're a DJ moving into hi-fi without losing direct drive, this is it, period. Honest call, or if you already have an integrated amp with a phono stage, go Rega. If you need everything in one box, Technics. Level 5, $3,000 and up, all the way past 60,000. This isn't about listening to music anymore. This is about collecting art. The Technics SL 1200GR runs $1,999. The iconic 90s workhorse brought up to date. Dual rotor, direct drive, heavy platter, tank grade build. If you want a tool that's going to outlive your kids, this is it. The Linn Sondek LP12 in-bass trim runs around 6,000, but pay attention, this deck is modular. You upgrade it piece by piece, and the top spec Climax version crosses $60,000. Linn's own spec sheet confirms the suspended sub-chassis design is fundamentally the same as 1972. It's a living legend. And the absolute king of living room jewelry is the Macintosh MT5. Around $8,000, unipivot tone arm, built-in phono, Macintosh's signature blue illumination. When you turn it on, it actually glows. It's more furniture than machine, and that's exactly what its buyers want. Uncomfortable truth of level 5. The sonic improvement over level 4 is somewhere between 5 and 10%. The rest? Exclusivity, materials, the pride of owning something nobody else has. Nothing wrong with that. You just need to know it. So, where do you stand? Here's the no BS breakdown. If you're just starting out, level 1, Audio-Technica ATLP60X, done. If you spin records every week, level 2. 3 options based on use case. And if you've been at this for years and you take the sound seriously, level 3. Fluance RT85 or debut Carbon EVO, and you stay there for the rest of your life. No problem. Only move to level 4 if you already have speakers and an amp worth that money. If not, you're just lighting cash on fire. And level 5 only makes sense if you love the object, not just the sound. If this video saved you $1,000, drop a comment telling me what level you walked in on and what level you're walking out on. And subscribe. Next week, I'm doing the 5 levels of vinyl speakers, and that one's going to save you even more. See you Friday.